All right, see, now I've said this, that Amyr, guys like Amyr and myself, we're the only guys, telling black men that they need to get their money up, because everybody else is telling black men that it's not their fault, that it's the government's fault, that it's the crack epidemic's fault, that it's Ronald Reagan's fault, that it's Bill Clinton's fault, that it's George W. Bush's fault, that it's the CIA's fault, that it's the FBI's fault, that it's the Illuminati's fault, that it's the Money Hand Report's fault, that, you know what I mean? That the reason why they don't have anything. And you can't keep doing that. Okay? You can't keep doing that as a black man in America. Because if you do, everyone else in America is just going to pass you up, and you're just going to be forced to just be labor for all these other groups. Okay, that's what's going to happen. You're just going to end up being labor for all these other groups. And when that happens, then you're going to be ready to complain. Then you're going to be ready to talk about white supremacy and how you don't have everything, and how the government help everybody else except black men, and they're not investing into the women aren't investing into the black boys. Okay? It's the fact that as a group of black men, y'all need to get y'all money up, and y'all need to start economically cooperating with each other. And if you can't do that, you're just not going to survive. They're already getting rid of affirmative action. They're getting rid of all of those so-called gains that black people received in the 60s, those so-called gains. They're going to get rid, the next coming decades, they're going to get rid of all that. That stuff just won't exist anymore. Okay? Once LGBTQ get up there into the government on the federal level, they're going to rescind all the privileges or all the so-called rights that black folks thought they had. They're going to take all of that away. Or they're going to water it down and universalize it so much where as a black person you won't even be able to benefit off of it. Okay, that's what's going to happen. All right, that's what's going to happen, and that's what I've told these niggas out here, that you have to get your money up, whether it's real estate, having a trade, or whatever it is, whatever Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, cryptocurrency, whatever it is, you're going to have to start working with each other, cooperating with each other. You cannot keep blaming government or think government's going to come bail you out. And these people can't even bail themselves out. These Congress people and stuff are so corrupt. They can't even bail themselves out. How are they going to bail black men out? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Okay, and this mindset that, okay, the black woman doesn't invest in her sons, that shouldn't even matter. What should matter are the black men who are investing in themselves. That's what should matter. You can't control what these women do or how these women see the world or how, you know what I mean? But you can control what you do, which is why that whole argument kills me. I don't understand how these grown-ass dudes can sit up on panels and shit all night and talk about that the black women didn't invest in her son and all this and all that. Well, y'all are grown-ass black men. Y'all got jobs and stuff. Why don't y'all, you know what I mean? Why don't y'all invest? Why are you waiting on these women who are matriarchal, okay, and expecting them to do stuff that patriarchal men are supposed to do? Okay, that's the reality. You know what I mean? That is the reality. You know, so we need more people like that. Boyce Watkins is another very prominent one who talks to black people a lot about finances and the financial aspect of it. Okay, you cannot sit up here and talk about white supremacy the next 100 years. You're not going to have that time, because in 100 years this place is going to change so much. Okay, the landscape of this place is going to be so different that if you're not competitive, you're just going to be irrelevant. You're going to be so irrelevant. There isn't going to be, no one's going to make any more laws for you. Okay, if anything, if you're that assed out, they just gonna build more jails for y'all and just put y'all in those jails and have y'all working hard labor. That's how they gonna get productivity out of you. Like, if it really gets that bad, you know. But those days are over, man. You know what I mean? Those days are over. You know. And so, as I was saying, you know, the few brothers, the few people who are still talking about prosperity, okay, and getting money in it, you know what I mean? Those few brothers, okay, are gonna be the people that you're gonna have to rally around. You know what I mean? And that's what I got to say on it. That's what I got to say on it. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.